Hi Libra, it's Lynn from Tinker Tarot and Cartomancy. I'm here to bring you your March 2025 video. Welcome and welcome to any new people that haven't seen me before. Um, we're going into, well, we are in March now, and March is a lot about spring coming, renewal, coming out of hibernation, spring fever. If you're in the down under, you might be experiencing fall, which is another time of huge transition. I was just thinking this morning how, geez, I'm going to have to start getting out a different wardrobe because transition to this new season, and we only do that in spring and fall. In spring and fall, we transition our homes, our wardrobe, everything changes, to get ready for this whole new season, preparation kind of time. And boy, is that what you're doing. Like, I had a look at the layout already, and you are going through a huge transition this month. This has been coming for so long. You've known it in yourself, Libra, that this has been coming for a long time. Like, I know you've been thinking about it for at least the past year, if not more, but haven't really taken any real action. You might have looked up some information, inquired about it, but not taken any action until now. Okay, so first of all, March is a 3, and a 3 is about getting things moving, putting effort into a plan, putting effort or a collaboration after a meeting, perhaps. Okay, it's rebirth, things coming back to life again. That spring fever, that renewed energy we have now to give something the energy that it needed, but it also means that you're cutting something off, letting something go, wiping something away from your plate, out of your life. So, okay, first let me do these cards here. These cards jumped out. This is the Mythic Tarot, the big cards I'm using, and you have the Ten of Wands. And the Ten of Wands is a cycle coming to completion, and it's something to do with your effort, possibly your physical effort, where you work, how you're creative in your life. And the thing is, I think this is a labor of love, but also it's overburdening. It's hard for you. It might be too much work at this time in your life, or it's not pleasurable. It feels like responsibility. I think you're wanting to lay this responsibility down or pass it on in some way. So you're ready for change. And with the Knight of Swords and the King of Pentacles, so the Knight of Swords is possibly communication with this King of Pentacles, okay? This King of Pentacles could be your financial advisor, could be a friend, could be a guide. The King is experienced in business and has done this kind of thing before and knows a lot about it. Could be your banker. But anyway, you're wanting information. You're wanting to find out what you need to do, how to do it, and so that you can take action. And the Knight of Swords energy is very quick. It's sudden, and all of a sudden you spring into action. You need to find out everything. You need the details, details, details. So, and it's to be successful, because the King of Pentacles is successful at whatever has been putting his energy into. Okay, he's also gone through a cycle. He's put his energy and time, money perhaps, into something that has been a success. He's rewarded from this, feels good, but now is ready for something new. Okay, now in the body, in the recent past, this could still be going on in your life right now, but you have the Death and the Ace of Cups. I want to tell you, you have so many transition cards of ending, beginning. Um, it's not funny. So you have a few tens here. You have four aces, and the Fool. And do you have the World? Let me look here. No, you don't have the World. But again, these are new beginnings, ready to take a risk. The time is now. So with the Death card, it feels like you're allowing yourself now to embrace something new in your life that will make you happy. This is about you. And you have been toiling away at whatever this is. Could be feeling lonely, could be feeling trapped, whatever it is about this place. You're looking at this new horizon, this sanctuary down here, and you're wanting to move toward it at this time. However, if you move toward that, you'll have to leave this cave behind. You realize that, but I think you're ready at this time because you want happiness now. You want happiness now. And I don't think whatever it is, wherever you are, is giving you that anymore. Okay? With the Justice and the Six of Pentacles, I feel like there's something legal in this. You know, you've got your radar up. And if you think that anything is unfair, you won't have any part of it. You want a fair transaction. You don't want any more than you should get, but however, you don't want any less. You kind of had this attitude, that balance. There you are, Libra, the balance, eh? So there could be legal involvement here. You have to sign papers. There could be an exchange of money. Um, but like I said, you want, and you're a smart cookie, you know what your worth is or its worth is. So fair give and take in this exchange. And of course, it's going to be legal. It's going to be on paper. It's going to have to go through a lawyer, perhaps. There's some sort of, not technical, but official process you have to go through in this situation, that I think you're going to have the money and the means to move forward with now on your new journey. And the Fool wants to try something brand new, never done it before, has no experience in it. The Fool is all of us when we start on a new path in life that is different from anything we've done before. We don't really have the experience, the knowledge of this, but we're willing to take a risk. We feel that calling, that pull. We know that we have all the tools to be able to handle this, whatever it is. There's excitement. And it could be something where you're using your money, or it could be very profitable at this time. It could be a new investment too. You could be investing in something new here, because I feel like there's an exchange of money happening. All right. Now, in the present, you have another Ace of Cups. This goes right under this Ace of Cups up here, and with the Page of Rods. So, in the Ace of Cups, I love this Ace of Cups particularly because to me, it's, when the salmon have to swim upriver against the current to be able to lay their eggs, their new generation of life, their spawn. And it's because they make all this effort and do all this work because of love, because of happiness, because of joy. Okay. And so I feel like this is again something you're allowing yourself at this time to give yourself. Perhaps you've been doing something for others or felt a commitment to something else in some way, but at this time you're willing to put this effort in for love. Okay. And first of all, love of self. And the Page of Rods has the energy and can see the potential for growth. The Page of Rods holds a huge stick for such a young person. And so the youngness means you may not have experience. You could be an apprentice in this way of doing this. It could be a business, it could be a creative project, something that you want to give yourself to at this time in your life. And you can see a lot of growth for it, and you have a lot of energy and communication, perhaps. You could be you could get news of an offer. You could be giving an offer, offering something to someone. There is, and I feel like it's something a little bit different for you. You're not experienced at doing this, or you haven't done it in a long time. So it's like a lot of things could have changed since the last time you did it, and that's why it feels new in some way. However, with all this change, this wonderful, exciting stuff that's happening for you now, is a little bit of grieving for what you're leaving behind. Because I think what you're leaving behind, you also care about, you love. You've put your heart and soul into it, sort of thing, okay? And it's not easy to walk away from it, to give it up. There's something about it that holds a part of you, I have to say. But also, there's something missing from this. It's either a relationship or something you've been giving yourself for a long time, and giving a lot of yourself too, I should say. There's something missing in this situation for you, and you need to move on to something else because you want that missing part. That's it's really strong, and so you're willing to walk away, give something up to go and pursue that. However, it's not easy. There's emotional attachments here. So there might be a feeling of loss or grieving or sadness to do it. Then you have the Nine of Cups and the Two of Swords. So the Nine of Cups says this is probably an amazing decision. You're able to make a decision here because with the two, we're having a hard time seeing the way. We're having a hard time seeing what is the right way. It's blurred for some reason, or we don't feel like we have enough information. But with the Nine of Cups, I feel that that is being revealed to you at this time. It just takes the courage to do it. Um, there's something about it you don't want to think about, or you haven't wanted to think about, and you kind of been pushing it to the side. But at this time, I think you're ready to face it, and you know that what you're doing is the right thing. It's going to bring happiness, emotional fulfillment to you. Okay. Near the end of March. So I have a feeling this has something strongly to do with your home or where you work. You could be selling your home, selling your business, leaving a place that you've been for quite some time to create new foundations, to have a new place, a new business, a new, perhaps group of people, like a people that are like-minded, that share the same ideas, a new crew, so to speak. And and so to have these new foundations, to be in this sanctuary sort of thing. And this is also a celebration card too, but I see it right now as something to do with your home, all the time, energy, blood, sweat, and tears you've put into this. But at this time in your life, for whatever reason, you might have kids and you can't keep track of everything, or might be your age. It's too much work. It's too much work, and you need to find something that's more suitable for you at this time in your life. You're wanting to relax and enjoy things a little bit. You know what I mean? So you're looking for new foundations. And so I feel like this is the looking card. So you're out there looking for that perfect spot, for that perfect business, for what fits into your picture, what your picture of how you see your life now. And so you're looking for this, okay? Where am I going to start my new growth? You're all ready to start new growth. You can see potential in something else and you can see the path before you. However, you haven't really started out on that path. There could be not a delay, but say maybe 3 weeks to uh, up to 3 months, okay? 1 month to 3 months time where it's happening, but it's not happening until that date. So there is a contract, perhaps a contract, something you're going to sign, commit to about the new path, okay, about where you're going. I feel like you're going to sign on the dotted line. And then you also have the Princess of Swords with the Five of Pentacles. So again, this is hard for you to leave this behind. You also might have a hard time leaving it in someone else's hands. You ever live in a place and go back around to it a year or two later and they've changed it all, and you're like, oh, I was going to do something like that. I was going to put a garden there, or I was going to, advertise with that company or whatever. It's there's you like in some ways you feel like you're not included in that anymore. It's hard to leave behind, give up kind of thing. So there's a feeling of loss in some way, feeling left out, like you don't have a say, can't make any decisions about it. That might be difficult for you, something you'll have to get over, definitely. But also, I also feel like you could be communicating with the new owners of your old house, or whoever's running your business, or whatever this situation is. Could be a young person too, that they have their own ideas. you know they may not want to hear what you have to say about it. They've already got their own plan. Or maybe because you're an honest person, I think you're a straightforward person. And so it's I just don't feel like you get a say in something, is what I kind of feeling. I'm feeling like there's something here you don't get a say in. And I feel like something, it's in the past, or it's happened or happening already. It's not what's to come. That's my feeling about it. Anyhow, over here to the cartomancy. I forgot to tell you, these little cards are the Morgan Greer. They're from the Morgan Greer deck. These are some of my favorite decks. And every month I change it a little bit, and it's whatever I feel. Whatever I get a feeling about, it's like, yeah, I want to use this. So now we have the cartomancy, which are the regular playing cards. I read those too. And they read a lot different than the tarot. And this is the very old way of reading, right back to the 14th, 13th century. This is how tarot reading began. Well, not tarot reading, how card reading, divination began. So this is interesting. So definitely there's something to do with finance, money, exchange of money, business, profit going on here. All right. And so I feel like there's a meeting, probably with more than one people, could have to do with your security. I think that your wish is starting to come true regarding this. Like there could have been a delay or a pause for a reason. And I think that things are starting to come true. I think there's money talk here about, there could be a deposit. You could get a deposit of some sort, and then there's more money to come. Or it's negotiation over a deposit or money to come. Anyway, this is really good news for you. It's very positive. You're definitely gaining in this situation, making money off this situation, going to be secure, I feel. And you're negotiating something fair here. Here is the gain card. This means gain in money, finance, and also clarity. You know, you have a clear picture of what you want to do, what you can do. You also could, there could be something to gain or a meeting. This could be a family member that you're meeting with. You could be helping this person financially, giving them something financially, because sometimes fives are about a gift. So it could be a financial gift to help or something like that. But I also feel like there's a possibility of a new friendship through all this weaving around. It could be a very dark haired woman, dark eyed woman. She could even have dark skin, um, dark features, basically. She's also seen as the single not by choice, so widowed, divorced, separated, on her own. She does things on her own for herself. You or this person, you could be dealing with this person, getting closer to this person in a romantic way, a friendship way, or a family way. So I feel like that this is a getting closer, um, reconnecting, even, okay, through this situation. This person at times may be difficult to talk to or difficult to get through to. They may have a chip on their shoulder from something in the past, but I feel like you're going to be able to mend this, get closer to this person. I also feel like this has a bit of a family feel to me. Could be the mother, sister, aunt, grandma, someone who's stern, says what they mean what they say. And but through this process, you're getting closer with this person, maybe someone that you had difficulties getting close to in the past, and now something's opened up in some way and you're able to make that connection with them at this point. So in the Lenormand, which is new this month, I've just started doing this, and I don't know these cards perfectly. I got to switch glasses because these ones I can see small, small, small things. So, so you have the stork, and um, and the stork is about moving on, taking flight. Also, it's the bringer of good news. Something new is coming, a new baby. Maybe it's a new project. Like I said, it could have something to do with a new home. But this is news that something's on its way and your life is changing because of it. And again, here is the home. This is a very nice home. I really feel like you're moving possibly here, um, something you're proud of. It's also, so it says you're going to gain in your fortunes, in your luck. Things are really going to go your way. And the ring is the commitment. The ring is a promise, something that sometimes it represents marriage. There could be a wedding coming, a relationship coming, a commitment coming. I feel like it's a commitment. I feel like you're moving home or business, like I said. And I feel like there's possibly a relationship, but strongly to do with this new place. And the ring, that ring is a commitment. When you put that on, you've said yes, you've agreed. It's solid, right? So, very interesting, Libra. Things are finally moving forward because this has been coming for a long time. You've been wanting to. but there's something about it you feel responsible for, or um it's hard to let go of because it's been your baby for so long. You've been taking care of it for so long, but you're really needing change in this time in your life for a certain reason. It's either too much for you physically, or you don't have the time, or you're being pulled in different directions. You're wanting to unload this now in your life, and it's the right time to do so. This is going to bring you a lot of happiness with two Ace of Cups, the Nine of Cups, the Four of Wands, you know, over here with all this red. There's so much red. It's very positive for you at this time. And I think you've known it for quite some time now, but this is the time to move. And with the Fool's ready to take a risk, ready to take a leap of faith. So, anyway, well, you'll have to let me know if this resonates for you. It's very interesting. I really hope that you're ready at this time. Probably by the end of March, you're going to know where it is you're going. You may not be leaving yet, but you've agreed, you've said yes, you've signed it. It's happening. So, yeah, let me know how you feel, what you think about it. March is also the spring equinox when everything comes to life, as I said. And March is um, Aries, and Aries is represented by Mars, the planet Mars. So we're going from Pisces to Aries in the month of March, and Pisces is the feet, and Aries is the head. So it's you know we're thinking completely differently now from one end to the other. It's a complete turnaround in your life, a real change. Um, you're wanting to move, get active, get things moving. You probably need to replenish your fluids at this time, and might be tired. You might be getting sleep, and to the buildup of the 20th, 21st, when the seasons change, because I feel like when that changes, you're going to be going like doodle 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 doodle. Things are happening, so you might need that energy at that time, so you're getting your body ready for that big spurt that is coming. And yeah, I think that's about it. Anyway, let me know. I love to hear from you, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye now.